Welcome to War India News Hour. AI, blockchain and IoT together to bring real value to organizations. A few decades back, it would have been impossible to imagine the way we communicated, interacted or transacted on social and economic fronts today. Blockchain today is still in its infancy and its mainstream value is yet to be realized. While it is for sure that blockchain will disrupt the existing solutions not only in industry and commerce but in almost all aspects of our day-to-day lives, but it cannot do so just by itself. Same holds true for the Internet of Things as well as for artificial intelligence, though in different perspectives and magnitudes. The underlying fact is that to get the real value, the new age emerging technologies like blockchain, AI and IoT will have to work in tandem. As we begin to understand the new normal in the midst of the corona pandemic, it will be important to draw value from any digital transformation that organizations undertake. Businesses will have to think beyond their domain and scope to provide services which are of actual value to customers. When it comes to communications and transactions, speed and efficiency are the prime factors that have improved by leaps and bounds. IoT has brought new and cheaper ways to communicate with things which was not fathomable in the past. Now, blockchain with promises of immutability, transparency, security, interoperability, etc. allows us to exploit otherwise misused resources, trade the unpredictable and allow new ecosystems that were not possible before. The new entrant AI, inclusive of machine or deep learning, vision, NLP, robots and autonomous machines, etc. has already started to deliver great value to many industries, so much so as to reduce or even replace the human elements. Further advancements in 5G communications only sounds as a positive catalyst to this ecosystem. A new malware is targeting IoT devices such as TVs that run on Android operating systems and Linux-based machines, and the malware is building a botnet that includes roughly 13,500 infected machines located in 84 different countries around the world. So let's look into today's headlines in War India. The entire zero logon attack is very fast and can be executed in approximately 3 seconds. This potentially catastrophic vulnerability allows attackers to take advantage of the algorithm used in the Microsoft Windows Server NetLogon authentication process. This allows threat actors to impersonate the identity of any computer and launch a variety of other attacks, including disabling security features, changing passwords, and essentially taking over the domain. Tamil Nadu man has found a vegan wool that can be worn like cashmere. The Tamil Nadu man is in the news for producing possibly the world's first vegan wool that's zero waste and also luxurious and warm like cashmere. Called Vegan Wool, is received a special mention at the famous Future Fabrics Expo in London this January. After which, Infatium Victoria, an award-winning German clothing brand for children, rolled out hoodies, gowns and jackets using this fabric and got other fashion brands and wool manufacturers in Europe curious to sample it. MeitY to take advice of Cabinet for policy on AI-based solutions. The IT Ministry is looking to use artificial intelligence for addressing problems such as language barriers that are faced by Indians in communication and expects to get cabinet approval in a month to launch programs based on the next generation technology. Apple leases a 4 lakh square feet Bengaluru office space. Apple has leased out 4 lakh square feet of commercial office space in Bengaluru with Prestige Estates at its Minsk Square building and will pay a rental of Rs 170 per square feet, which works out annually to Rs 82 crores. The deal has coincided with the iPhone maker launching its online retail store in the country, which it did last month. The company, which is already making smartphones in India, has also announced it will open its first physical store in Mumbai next month. removed 34 malware-infected apps from the Play Store. During July and September, Google has removed 34 apps from the Google Play Store because they were infected by the Joker malware, which was a big hit to the Android smartphone users. The Android app developers said it is very difficult to detect the malware due to the little code it uses. Also, malware like these use a different technique called Drooper to bypass Google's security scan and sneak into the user's devices. Huawei unveils AMD-based Mate 14 2020. Where there is innovation, Huawei is always there in advance. Recently, Huawei has introduced Huawei MateBook 14 2020 sizes from 13 to 16 inches and weighing just 1.49 kgs, and most of these laptops have 16:9 screens with the expectations of the 3:2 aspect MateBook X and X Pro. It comes with a 10th Gen quad-core Intel Core i5 or Core i7 for a while now, but the unit we have here is the new Ryzen-powered model, which is decidedly more exciting. Personal Data Protection Bill to table in the coming budget session of Parliament. The draft of the bill approved by the Cabinet in December 2019 proposes a penalty of up to ₹15 crores and up to 3 years jail term for company executives for violating privacy norms. The time for the Joint Committee on the Personal Data Protection Bill has been extended to the second week of the winter session. The final bill is expected to be tabled in Parliament in the budget session after incorporating the suggestions of the committee, the sources told PTI. Government to increase the prices of smartphones of the Make in India initiatives. The government has put a 10% customs duty on multiple parts of smartphones which are imported to the country from October 1st, 2020. This is likely to result in increased prices of smartphones. The companies including Apple is also shifting its production of iPhones to India, whereas DTH operators such as Tata Sky and Dish TV are also shifting the manufacturing of set-top boxes to India. However, the customs duty applied to the imported parts is going to increase the cost of production for the companies. Hence, for the smartphones industry especially, the users might see increased rates of devices. PUBG Mobile hit by DDoS attack. PUBG Mobile team has shared through its social media accounts that it is encountering several waves of distributed denial of services, that is DDoS attacks. This is causing some players to be disconnected from the game. Acknowledging the issue, the team shared that it is working on resolving the issue as soon as possible. Additionally, PUBG Mobile also states that the new anti-cheat patch will be rolled out soon. Till it does, more security team members have been tasked with stopping the hackers and cheaters. Designer customizes iPhone app icons and makes 74 lakhs in just 6 days. A digital product designer known online as Trap made $101,528, that is over 74 lakhs in 6 days, after a tweet showcasing his collection of customized iPhone app icons went viral. After Apple's iOS 14 launch in September, users discovered they can customize app icons on the iPhone for the first time. Trap began charging $28 for his set of app icons. COVID update. The center estimates to receive and utilize 40 to 50 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine covering 20 to 25 crore people by July next year. The number of reported coronavirus cases from India stands at 66,05,130, whereas the death toll is at 1,02,353. To conclude, most of the companies are fighting for the data, and data becomes the common driving factor. While IoT is producing data from new sources and sensors, blockchain is safeguarding and ensuring immutability, and AI layer on top is helping deliver new business meanings and outcomes in almost real time. In summary, data value chain comes from new technologies enabling collection, sharing, security, immutability, analysis and automation of decisions with minimal human involvement. If you observe the shifting industry trends, as per a recent Gartner report, 75% of IoT implementers have already implemented blockchain or plan to do so by 2020 in the US. While this is just the beginning, the best is yet to come when industries will start to think on real customer problems rather than their domestic domain-specific process and functions. IoT has come a long way in improving the type of sensors, size and cost, and even their usage in some industries. The real consumer-centric benefits can be manifold. AI faces the challenge of accuracy, trust and confidence over replacement by the human cognitive mind. Building such ecosystems without regulatory pressure is not easy, if not impossible. This is one of the primary factors for blockchain and other similar transformative technologies not gaining mainstream acceptance or adoption. On this backdrop of traditional computing, let's also keep an eye on quantum computing breakthroughs, as this not only threatens the key features of these emerging technologies but will severely impact the best of encryption, security and cryptography that exists today, which means any industry, digital ecosystems, IT infrastructure will have to evolve in rapid pace before they get negatively impacted. So let's wind up for the day, but do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR-India News Magazine. Please download the VAR-India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.